What's going on, folks? It's your host, Uptopsy, once again, back at it making another video. I hope you're all having a good day. I know I am. From now on, I'm going to stop doing the whole sorry it's been a while song and dance routine because it's just kind of unnecessary considering I upload randomly. So, no more sorry excuses, I guess. Anyways, today's video is going to be really personal for me considering it hits home to me, and it's about derealization. So for those of you who don't know what that means, basically it's that feeling where the world looks real, but it doesn't feel real, if you get what I mean. Like you're watching a movie of your own life through a slightly dirty window or something. I know it sounds a little off, but it feels like your hands don't belong to you. Time feels like it's stretching or compressing and you just can't really tell which is which. It's like you're present, but you're also somewhere else entirely. I unfortunately experience this daily, but it's not like a 24/7 occurrence. It's basically like a come and go thing, for me at least. Maybe for some of you it comes and goes with the usual mental health shit. For me, I've been dealing with this shit for years, like anxiety, depression, anger issues, etc. Obviously, I'm not unique because a lot of us are quietly suppressing it. But just as an example, I'd like to tell you about something recently that happened that triggered that feeling once again, that derealization feeling. But just as a heads up, I'm going to be a little vague about it because I'm going to gatekeep my privacy, obviously. But it's nothing too crazy. It's nothing too, X happened and I went to fucking jail or some bullshit like that. But just because, I don't know, it's more of a personal thing to me. So yeah. But anyways, let me explain. So it felt like someone had turned down the saturation on everything. Like, colors were fine, people were talking, I was responding, but it all sat about 3 inches away from my actual self. Like I was operating my own body from a control booth somewhere behind my eyes or something. Like I'd look at my own reflection and think, yeah, that's the guy who went through that. And then immediately feel nothing, or worse, feel like I was lying by claiming ownership of it. That's the part that really fucks with you. Not what was happening itself, or whatever it was, but the fact that your brain refuses to file it under things that happened to me. It stays in this somewhat of a uncanny valley because you know the facts, you can recite the timeline, but emotionally it's like reading a news story about a stranger. But you know, I've been trying though. At least I can say that. I've been trying some new stuff like going outside, talking to a couple of people I trust, forcing myself to do boring adult things like chores, walking, fixing my sleep schedule, breaking out of my comfort circle. So far, it helps for a little bit, but then again, sometimes it doesn't. Because now I'm performing person who is coping while the real me is still floating. Obviously, I don't have a clean lesson here. I'm not going to end this with some, and that's why you should meditate or seek professional help, even though, yeah, if this is you, please do the latter, and I honestly should take my own advice. I'm just saying it out loud because the alternative is just letting it sit in the dark and grow. Mental health for me has never been one big crisis. It's more like a small series of quiet unrealities that stack up until one day you realize you've been living at a slight remove for months. Like, for example, this latest one is still fresh. It still doesn't feel real at all, and part of me is okay for leaving it that way for now. Just protecting it, not letting the internet turn it into something neat and packaged. Now, if you've been through something similar where you have the clinical word for it or not, I see you, I recognize you, feel you. The feeling that your own life is happening to someone else is lonely as fuck. You're not broken for feeling it though. You're just human and the hardware is glitching for a bit. Anyways, that's all I got for today. No grand closure or whatnot. I'm just sitting here trying to make the world feel a little more solid by saying the quiet part out loud. Anyways, take care of yourselves, and I'm out.